Well, I was gonna get a time lapse of the sunrise, but that fog is pretty intense. So I don't actually know that there's gonna be a sunrise coming. What is that beeping? There's a beeping going on. Maybe we should go explore and find out what the beeping is. I didn't tell anybody that I was out, so they wouldn't know where I am. But I'm a big boy, I can take care of myself, right? It's gotta be something watery, because we're like 3 blocks off the water. Let's go check that out.
Infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power.
This place could have like 50 Pokestops if somebody marked them all. It's like every bench is dedicated, and that thing, and that thing, and that other thing. Oh, there's a ton of stuff. Let's walk down this way and see what there is, and then we should get back because we're leaving at like 7:38. It's only 6:30 now, so I've got time. And do you see that school building behind me? Maybe that one. That's where we came from. So it's not far at all. This is one of my favorite things, leaving Mr. Mimes in gyms around here. It feels great. It's so cool. I'm cool, guys. I'm really cool.
Infinite power.
We got a new puppy on the sightings. We should go and investigate. I think it's like the oh, I can't remember the name. Shark. It's not Sharkpedo. I mean, really, why not? Well, we set out to capture the sunset, and instead we found that there's water. And where there's water, there's monuments. And where there's monuments, there's Pokestops. And where there's Pokestops, there's Pokemon. So instead of capturing the sunset, we captured Pokemon. Sunsets equal Pokemon, guys. Yeah.
So Nathan, this is the only bottle that I have, and someone just gave it to me for my birthday. It says wine on the front. Are you okay with that?
I am. That's fine. That might help. Sinner.
That's the beginner slope? Okay. I mean, I guess beginner slope doesn't have to be long.
It's funny.
So we don't have to worry about you getting broken or stolen or anything. We're gonna leave you in the car, and everything from here on out is J1 or GoPro footage. So let's go skiing. As absolutely terrible as this skiing looks, I'm really excited because 1, I like skiing. 2, it's so warm. And actually, I got an idea. Mucho mejor. We now have a cape. Capes are important when you're skiing without jackets because it makes you look much cooler when you have a cape. It's been forever since I've not seen myself vlogging, Kayla. That's crazy. When was the last time you went skiing?
I mean, when's the last time we went skiing? Oh no, you went.
I went with David this year.
Like 2 years ago. So long.
So long. Here we go. Yeah, that's a trail. These trails are way wacko crap-tastic. It's okay, we're skiing, right? That's fun. This is no 51-inch base, I'll tell you that. They made have 51 inches of total coverage. 51 cubic inches of snow spread out over the entire mountain. Which isn't really a mountain, it's more like a hill. Hey, you know, like I said, it's fun. It's expensive fun. This place is more expensive than Blue Knob. But it's all good. Is that water? That's a terrible thing to have at the bottom of the slope. It's like a pond. It's so hard to tell if you're even learning what you're doing in this slush because you go so slowly.
Yeah.
This section all in here that Kayla's getting up to is just a little lake. It's like super wet. It's like skiing through a pond. It's ridiculous. I figured this kind of thing would happen. Is Nathan is a guy, he has less of fear of his life than Kayla, and he'd just take off and leave her in the dust. So I gotta come ski with Kayla. Yeah, you did. Do you think that was intentional or not? It is so hot, we gotta get rid of that. There's no way we're wearing that for anymore. Bye-bye glasses and headband and camera for a little while. So Garrett and Adam are done with their lessons in like half an hour. Ate some num-num lunch, time for some more skiing. Do a sick trick. Pop a wheelie. Do a sick trick, Nathan. This should be interesting. Good job, Nathan!
Like half the battle is just avoiding people.
Oh my goodness, this is a funny one to go down with.
Is this trail even on the map?
Yeah, it was the Nana and Mushroom.
At least it's easy to get back on your skis here. It's fairly flat.
This one I probably want to stay so it goes out.
Yeah. Kayla, you gotta stay behind me, or in front of me, or over there.
I know, but
You're trying to put as much distance.
You're
You're trying to put as much distance between you and them.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you can get run over.
Yeah, let's
Alright, go ahead.
space ourselves out a little bit so we don't run into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to the GoPro?
It wasn't charged.
Oh. There's a big dirt fly.
Yeah. Stay up on the side, and then come down towards me. Stay away from the dirt.
Wizard, what do you see as you twist the tiles beneath our feet? What do you see?
¿Qué pasó?
He ran into me and I turned and I started going backwards.
Wizard, what do you see as you twist the tiles beneath our feet? What do you see?
Hit that one pass! Like the soft spot, like the mushy.
What was that? I just missed it. That would have been awesome looking. Let me get a selfie shot. I don't know how this will work. We can do an over the top shot like that.
I don't like the fact that I can't see the ledge.
Yeah, I was thinking this is pretty steep looking.
Baby step down the hill.
As the dark energy floats from the side of me, the side of me.
Nice. Nice. Death save though. The nice thing about going to a tiny ski slope is when you have people who are learning, they can just go on every slope, like off the bat. So that's fun, gives some variety. At Blue Knob, there's like 2 slopes they could do. So it's a good thing to learn in here. Time to put you in the car because you're running out of battery. And let's finish this ski trip. Nobody died. Garrett and Adam learned how to ski, and Nathan learned how to ski better. So, successful trip. Kayla enjoyed herself. Everyone's happy. Gonna go home and eat food. Should get a drink. Thirsty. I tore myself up trying to do the fancy. You know? Fun times had by all, right? I think I came out the worst because I didn't have gloves on and I didn't have a jacket on, and I was going the fastest most of the time whenever I crashed. Don't do fancy when you're going fast. And it's icy. The icy is the worst part. That's what tore me up. Usually snow isn't that bad to fall into, and I usually have a jacket or gloves and stuff. Those aren't shoes. Those are just for socks. Kayla, why do you have just socks on?
My feet hurt real bad.
Kayla, why do you just have socks on though?
Because my feet hurt real bad.
Because her feet hurt real bad, okay.
They look dirty ball.
Dirty ball. You're not dirty ball, Kayla. You're a cute ball. You're a cute ball of love.
have made it back safe and sound.
Survived, man.
It's good.
Good stuff.
I'm sore.
Very
I'm not
sore,
usually that sore, but
Yeah.
whew, beat me up this time. After a good day of skiing, I love me some fennel and olive oil.
But he didn't cook too often. And then, like, embraced it all over again. It's kind of funny. She's like hosting dinner parties.
Oh man.
But I almost took his head off. I came like 2 feet, like with my scissors, with my.
I should have gotten up right away, but I laid there for a
I
minute.
thought you hit
Yeah.
harder. I thought you like hit a tree or something because you went around Steven and I didn't see anything, and all of a sudden we hear this crack, and I was like, did he like hit a tree or something? I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap! Because you went down around that.
Couple
really
times
fast.
I thought I was gonna hit a tree going down that S when I was like transitioning into the.
How about the
Yeah.
lift? Did you get there?
Okay, so
what?
the very first time I rode up the lift with Aaron, or not Aaron. Why did I say that
It's okay,
every
don't
day?
worry.
It's perfectly fine.
That's how I am.
I better not want to try. Like if we talked about that.
Probably like 6.
Nothing less. We have a family that has 7 kids.
How did you get that high?
Get past 5, it really doesn't matter.
The average nowadays is like 2.
This is less than 2. It's like
Yeah.
1.8 or something.
Cause
I hate
like
it when I
just-
have an 1/8 of a kid.
I know, right?
now it's everybody works and they eat fast food.
This is a terrible bedtime story. Try a different one.
Man, you guys are hard.
If I knew that was a bedtime story, I would have paid attention. So I can't really make a proper judgment. Okay, once upon a time. You take it from there.
Henry the hippopotamus.